The last couple of weeks I've been decorating my living room by making my beautiful bohemian crystal table and floor lamps. Well, since then I've been wanting some accessories to go along with this incredible style. Well, I just made another beautiful crystal piece that I think will be the perfect complement to my crystal lamps. So let me show you how you can make an incredibly beautiful serving dish or your own spectacular crystal art display piece. To make this piece from Dollar Tree, I picked up a 10-inch clear glass plate, one 7-inch plate, and 3 bags of sea glass stones. From Michael's craft store, I got a jar of acrylic crystal gems, and from Hobby Lobby, a set of 48 teardrop shaped crystal gems. I'm also using a little of my metallic bronze and gold acrylic paint. To put everything together, I'm using Gorilla Glue Clear Grip. Okay, so we're starting with 2 plates, the 10-inch plate and a 7-inch clear glass plate. Now I want to attach the small plate to the large plate. So I'll be using Gorilla Clear Grip glue to bind the 2 pieces together. I'm turning the bottom plate upside down and I'm putting glue all the way around the bottom rim. And then I'm going to place that right side up on top of the larger plate, right in the center. I can still move it to adjust it a bit while the glue is wet, but I want to make sure it's perfectly centered. And now that that's centered, I can start putting my gems on. I'm just going to put this on top of a tray so I could turn the whole piece easily while I'm working. I'm starting with my smaller gems. These are about 20 millimeters each. I usually get crystals like these from Dollar Tree, but they're not there right now. I think those are seasonal. But I picked these up at Michael's, and this container has mostly these small pieces, but it also has a few large pieces, which I'm going to use later. But I'm going to place the small diamonds all the way around the edge of the smaller plate. So I'm putting a line of glue right on one side of the diamond. And I'm going to put that down so that the glued side sits flat on a large plate and it bumps up to the edge of the smaller plate. And the diamond is facing out. I'm gluing these same pieces right next to one another all the way around. You'll have about 35 pieces around. For my next steps, I'm putting down these teardrop shaped crystals. I got this pack from Hobby Lobby and it comes with 24 large crystals and 24 small crystals. Before I add these to the plate, I want to paint a few of the small crystals to match my crystal lamps. To do this, I'm mixing gold and mostly bronze of my Your House of Home metallic paint to get that same topaz color that I had in my crystal lamps. With light even strokes, I'm painting 1 coat of this bronzy color on about 14 of the smaller pieces. Now that the pieces are dry, you can see it has a nice metallic light topazy color. So now I'm ready to add these pieces to my plate. I'm starting with a large crystal piece and I'm putting glue right in the middle at the bottom where the point is. And then I'm going to glue that right between 2 diamonds and press that down. All the pieces will be glued in between the 2 diamonds. So next I'm gluing one of my small topaz painted pieces, and that will go in between the next 2 diamonds. And I want to make sure these pieces are sitting up straight. So that one will be followed by another large clear crystal, then a small clear crystal, another large clear crystal, and finally a small topaz crystal. So my pattern is small, large, but every other small crystal will be the topaz crystal. Now, since these teardrop shaped crystals are beads, they have little holes in them. You can cover those up by using the diamond shaped crystals. Glue that right on top of the teardrops at the bottom, facing the other diamonds. One for each teardrop. Now, if you like, you can stop right here and you'll have a beautiful serving dish to use for desserts or hors d'oeuvres. But just remember, if you're using this as a serving dish, only put your food in the middle on a glass plate, and you can't put it in the dishwasher or soak it. You'll have to only do surface cleaning. But I am going to be using this as an art display piece, so coming up next, I'll show you how to create a beautiful crystal cluster in the center. Okay, to make my centerpiece art display, I'm starting with one of the large diamond crystals from the crystal jar I got from Michael's. And I'm going to glue this face down right in the center of the plate. Next, I'm going to place some of the teardrop shapes around the center crystal as if it were petals around a flower. So I'm going to place these down at an angle all the way around. And just like the pattern I used on the outside edges, I'm alternating small, large, but I'm using only a couple of the topaz pieces. So you'll have 8 pieces all the way around. I'm also going to cover up those little holes on the teardrop shaped crystals with the smaller diamond crystals. I'm going to glue those facing inward. Now I made this inside flower pretty uniform because I wanted to tie in with the outside patterns. But I want the center portion to look more like a natural crystal formation. So I'm going to use a couple of bags of sea glass that I got from Dollar Tree. I got a couple of bags because I only want to use the white stones that are in here. These pieces look like crystals at the beginning of their formation, and I think these pieces will make my piece look more like a natural cluster. So I'm just going to pick out all the white stones out of 3 bags, and I'm going to use that to glue around my formation of crystals in the center. Before I glue these down, I want to position the sea glass around so I could find the right arrangement for each piece. And now that I have the sea glass positioned the way I want it, I'm going to take each piece up and glue it down in position. Now I have a few more crystal teardrops left from the package, so I'm going to use these to glue upward at an angle between parts of the cluster to make it really look more like a crystal formation. And you may need a little hot glue to keep these pieces standing up, but this is what it's looking like with the beautiful 3D crystal cluster in the center. And with that, I think I'm done. Since this is glass, you can display this on a clear plate stand. And look at how exquisite that is. Beautiful crystals with just a touch of that topaz color. I am going to place this right underneath my Bohemian crystal lamp. And look what happens just by placing a small candle behind the plate. With the lights out, the crystals glow and sparkle. It also looks nice next to my crystal candlesticks. If you click on the link above, you can see how I made these. So now, along with my gorgeous crystal lamps, I have a beautiful crystal display piece for my living room. Now you can pick up all my favorite crafting supplies and products used on this show with the one-click, easy shopping, and fast delivery convenience of Amazon. On my new Amazon shopping page, type in amazon.com/shop/yourhouseofhometv and you'll find all the supplies for my newest project, all my crafting supplies, project pieces, home decor, kitchen, garden, and more. And pick up our Your House of Home metallic multi-surface acrylic paint. With 8 shimmering colors, you can mix millions of colors and paint on any surface, indoor or outdoor, to create endless home beauty. And while you're there, add to your cart our Book of Elegant Home Crafts Volume 1, filled with step-by-step instructions for your favorite projects. Available here in paperback and ebook. See the information tab for the hardcover. Get this and all the supplies you need for your next project all in one place. I'll be working every day to add great products to make home crafting fast and easy. Follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Snapchat at Your House of Home and Your House of Home TV for daily home, food, and gardening tips.